Okay. So, game plan. Other stream cut off, but we finished it. Industrial, like, we should have enough. I don't know if we'll have enough, but the start of any city starts right here. Place a 4, click play. And again, this one we can kind of zone as we please due to how we gridded it off. We don't have access to like policies or anything like that. So we literally, okay, before, like I just want to make sure everyone has water, because, okay, not everybody has water. Because at the start, you're going to go under. Because you're going to go under until you get that, hit that big milestone. Like, until you hit that big milestone, you're going to be under on money. So what I want to do is get enough people in here where I don't have to worry about that problem. So there's going to be a lot of requests for population. I'm running this at 1 speed for some reason. I could run this at 3 and make this so much faster. Like the problem with running clean energy is literally that it's just energy consumption. Once these get going, it's going to be so close to 20. You're not going to be efficient until you hit 2K. But yeah, the key is you're going to go under population wise. So yeah, like at the beginning, you're going to go under your budget, but you have options of you can take out a loan. I don't like no, bad, 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 bad. No. Don't want any smaller plots like that. And you see now the people are asking for commercial and industrial because they want jobs. So for the commercial, we'll put this, we'll start the commercial over here. Like as long as you don't go bankrupt, you're good. Then we'll start the industrial back in here next to the power plant. Because there's no more requests for population. And since all of this is zoning in, we can just zone all that in. Zone all that in. So we're approaching our first night. And as you can see that minus is starting to go down. We're starting to actually make money. I fucked up. Okay. Went too far. To the south. Yeah, we went too far. We don't have the money to put it in. So the first milestone you're trying to hit is at 460. So what I want to do is, I went too far. Notice I go too far. Take this out and move it up here. Like, yeah. So now they're asking for more people. We have plots to zone in, so hopefully they zone in. And I'm also going to do something that I should have done earlier, which is do this, do that. And hope it doesn't D-zone. Okay, I don't think it's going to actually despawn. Nice. So I'm trying to like mix up the plots so they at least look a little different every time. So we're down to 409. We're almost at the point where we can start making money. And another key thing is, this is why you really want to make sure you have enough residential space, is because running out of residential is the worst thing possible in these type of builds. Like if you run out of residential space, you screwed yourself. Congratulations. If you don't hit that 460 beforehand, because you can't touch taxes yet. You can't touch policies yet. You can't touch anything. If you don't hit that 460 beforehand, you lose. And once you hit 460, you have to add a lot of stuff. First thing being education and garbage have to be added. I got scared for a second. And as you can see, now we're starting to make money. And as the sun comes up on our first night over the... And 15,000. And we're also making a profit now. So once we hit 15,000, we hit that 460 mark. You want to correct some of the wrongs you had the first time, aka zone everything. Get rid of that little thing, and I'm an idiot. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for the blackout. Sorry for the blackout. Jesus. Okay. So, take the money that you get, add some more roads in. Continue the little grid. Industrial, you just want to, like, yeah, industrial, you gotta just, like, plop down here. Yep, they're already asking for garbage, so you already, first thing you kind of got to do is find a spot to put the landfill, which I'm going to put, like, right here. Actually, I'll put this in my little plots. Put it right here. The biggest problem is, again, make sure your water pumping station is here, not where the water is getting polluted. That it's going downstream. They need electricity. I don't know why this keeps running. Oh, that's why. Okay. What time is it? 40. Okay, take this out. They want garbage. They have garbage now because they have a landfill. Landfill sends out garbage trucks. They need education. Elementary school costs 10K. Oh, fucking, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, until we reach 950, I can't do what I want to do. And I really want to I need to reach 950 pretty soon. So 950 will give me the option to change the buildings and unlock style buildings, so I don't have to put down this ugly elementary school. Because they're all European style buildings, because this is technically a European style city for some reason. Got no clue why. Once we reach 960, we can do a bit of expanding. I'm actually going to leave some space here as a buffer between the commercial zones that are going to have a lot of public transportation. Not public transportation, but noise pollution. Put that there. Then at some point, the main thing's going to cost you money is upgrading these roads. I'll do that once I hit a certain population cap or population milestone. So you don't unlock bike lanes until 5K, which does suck. But I'm like, now people will just walk because you can just walk. I'm like, you can just walk to places. Now that we hit 13K is where the big one comes in. And I'm just going to plop this down along the lake. That's too close to landfill. We're going to pop it down. We're going to pop it. That's too close to the sewage. Okay, actually, no, it's not. Wait a minute. Here. It's far away from people. That was kind of... Can I move this? I can. It's gonna cost me more, though. Damn. So as you can kind of see, once I unlock landscaping, there's space for me to do landscaping, add fences around these around these places, on the sides. If I really want to make it nice, the farther north we go, I can expand the grid. So what I can do is I can do 88 by 120. Or 88 by, I think it's 88 by 128. Or however far this is, alright. So now you get that space between there. And with that space between it, what you can do is, once I unlock landscaping, these are even bigger plots where I can build fences and like make them look like actual suburban houses. And they are asking for population, so I can give them said population. You're cutting it real close. We're gonna do a 3 plot there. Fill this in. Yeah, no, not fill that in. Also, one thing I learned from playing this game is sometimes it's good to just keep open space. Not everything has to be filled out. Get out. I'm zoning this, instead of just zoning everything in, I'm trying to get the plots, 1, and 2, avoiding death waves, because death waves cause problems towards the middle of saves if you're not careful and you zone everything in too quickly. People will all die at the same time, because that's how this game is coded. So we're making money. We're making a good amount of money, actually. So what I want to do is, in the night, just continue to build. Like, continue to build. And then what we can do now is actually plan the water grid out. I mean, if I can put it under the street. Since we know, like, kind of know what the roads are going to do. And what we can also do is expand out this way. But that'll be for another time. And we're about to hit this 960 mark. So they're asking for everything, which I can actually give to them. It is 11:48. $9.50. So we're at 26,000. We have officially beat the point of needing this 43k, this 43 save. We'll keep it just in case we get hit by a disaster or something and I want to restart. But we have this here. And now, first thing I want to do is, where's it at? Paint the district. So, and I'm not going to make this entire tile a district. But we'll do separate it by here down to the expressway, encapsulate this first batch of housing, and go almost over to the mountain and then just north of here. Vermont Park. This is the suburbs. This is the inner suburbs. So, oh, nice. Stream's gonna get paused anyway. Then we go to inspect, North American style. Go to policies, no policies to use yet, and go to name. It's going to be a trend with these, if you know where I'm going with this. It's not going to be like super accurate, but they'll make sense. And I kind of want to be really precise with this, so district, okay. And for now that we have the money, we'll do some changing. We can click play for now. We're gonna do just a tiny bit of changes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm kind of just getting ready to set up road hierarchy. And they'll be upgraded as we go. But I think this is a good saving point. Overwrite that save. 988, 25k. Pause. Real quick, I'll be back.